Welcome to this week's Whisky Burn. I am tasting the GlenAllachie 12-year-old, the Speyside Single Malt Scotch Whisky. It's the World Whisky Awards Single Malt World's Best for 2025. Now, those who follow me on Instagram will know that a couple of months back we did whisky tasting night down the road at the local wine shop, and this was on the menu, as it were, that night. It is, like I say, Speyside. It was our Speyside night, obviously, and this one stuck out to me out of the 6 that we did. Not just because it's the award-winning one. This is 46%, so you know it's very within that kind of non-too alcoholic, but not too sure. It says no colour added, non-chilled filtered, which most of them are, to be fair. Dalmore is probably the most famous one for being coloured, and the box has some information on about the decisions in creating. This side is being independent, offers us freedom, has the notes on the back, hints of dark chocolate, treacle and heather honey with cinnamon espresso and sticky raisins in the background. That's all on the nose. Taste marzipan and orchard fruits, followed by warming mocha butterscotch and grated nutmeg. So I can't remember what this tastes like, but I ordered a bottle. Let's check this out. Oh, I can get it out. Sweet. Quite like the purples on that. I like the shorter, stubby bottles. Why am I getting a fizzing sound? I like the sort of shorter bottles, if I'm honest, like the Kilhoman bottles, that kind of one. The tall, thin ones like the Tully Bardines aren't my favourite. Now, that's just an aesthetic opinion. Some people like the tall, thin ones. Some like short, stumpy ones. If you remember last week, I did the GlenAllachie Sangeng. It had the wave kind of ripples in the bottle and the badge emblem stuck on it. I quite like that. So this one, it's got some, it says the GlenAllachie, that's not going to say Blen, is it? The GlenAllachie embossed onto the glass there. It's quite nice. The usual stuff on the back. Basically on the back it's got the notes, which I've just read, which are on the back there. 46%, 12 years, bursting with our classic silky smooth Speyside character. And there's like an embossed stamp on the front there as well. GlenAllachie 12. So, expecting hints of dark chocolate, treacle and heather. Now, if people have been following my journey, they'll know that I'm after different flavours other than smoky. Now, I started my whisky journey with Johnnie Walker Double Black. It's what I went with. It's what I enjoyed. It's what I wanted. And now I've realised and discovered there's so much more variant out there, and I'm hoping to get a New Zealand bottle that apparently has strawberry smells to it. So keep a watch out for that one. Okay, so I'm still on the lookout for my top 3. I think I might have two in there already that I've done tastings for this year here. So GlenAllachie 12. This was purchased simply because I tried it at the whisky tasting nights that I hold down at the local shops. So here we go. Speyside Single Malt Scotch Whisky. Never been opened this. Hints of dark chocolate, treacle and heather, honey. I mean, look at that colour. Non-coloured. I can see why they add non-coloured. Most whiskies don't add colour. So it's like a selling gimmick. It's like, oh, it's not coloured. Oh, it's non-chill filtered. Most aren't. Very deep in gold colour, that. It's not a lot coming out of that to start with. Not much of the dark chocolate, treacle. Now it's starting to come. So I prefer the box. I can read a bit of the box. Dark chocolate, treacle, heather, honey, cinnamon. I'd say I'm getting a coffee on that. Yeah, dark chocolate and coffee. Very subtle though. It's not overpowering. Like I said, it's a 46% bottle. Oh, let me show you this. This is a beautiful colour whisky. Really, really beautiful. It's sort of a dark golden colour, whereas last week with the GlenAllachie, it was sort of, they described it as sunshine gold. This, I would say, is definitely sort of sunset gold, if anything. Oh, I want to say I'm getting a fruit on this. Definitely. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful smell. It's not overly expensive. I think this one is £45, so it's not too expensive. And it was a World Whisky Award, so that is. I love the colours on that. And I still love whiskey tears, even though they don't tell you too much apart from how alcoholic it is. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so let's go back to what they say we should be getting. They say hints of dark chocolate, treacle, and heather honey with cinnamon. I mean, there's too much. Too much. I think that's too much. So, I'd say I'm getting the tiniest bit of treacle, but it's such a subtle smell. There's nothing powerful. There's treacle, yeah, mainly treacle. It's really nice though. It's like subtle. I think I like the subtle colours that you get with the whiskey these days. Oh, that's smooth. Oh, wow. Oh. Marzipan, orchard fruit tones, followed by warming mocha. I'm quite into their coffee, this one. Butterscotch and grafted nutmeg. Again, I think that's too many tasting notes. It's almost like they're trying to cover everything just so you get all that taste in one. I'm not sure you do. Definitely getting the nutmeg on the finish. That is a really, really... It's like gives you this sort of gentle kick, but then brings you back down. Oh, this could be in my top 3. I'm not sure though, but this is an absolute beauty. The GlenAllachie 12. I can see why it's won an award, because it almost has everything there for you. It almost has the spice to it. It almost has that little kick you get from a really nice gem of a whiskey. Oh, this... It's almost... I don't want to add ice to it to ruin it. It's a beautiful, beautiful whiskey. It's not even that thick. Oh, wow. Short finish. Short finish. Am I getting anything? I'd probably say not getting the marzipan, which is what I'd hoped for. I'm probably getting a tiny bit of the butterscotch. I'm not getting any coffee at all. Or mocha. I mean, it says warming mocha. If anyone would like to explain what a warming mocha is, please comment below, because I haven't got a clue. Marzipan and orchard fruits. I'm definitely getting some fruits. Tiny bit of butterscotch, but I'd say that's it. But that doesn't matter. That's what I'm getting. If you try this, you might be getting the marzipan, and I hope that you do, because I would love to have a drink where I get marzipan. Remember, for those who regularly follow me, I did the Bushmill 16, and I popped the bottle. Oh, and all I got was nuts, and I wanted that, and it was absolutely beautiful. It still is one of my favourite drinks. If I could afford the Bushmills 21, I'd buy that. It's stunning. There are ones that, that are probably equal, that aren't as expensive, but I've not come across a Bushmills 21 equivalent yet. Neither have I come across a Bushmills 16 equivalent. But I digress. This is the GlenAllachie 12. I can see why it has become the single malt world's best this year. Will it make my top 3 though for 2025? We shall see. It's really nice. It's got a bit of malty flavour. Now I've aired it a bit. I think it's important when I do these whiskey tasting nights, people go, oh, that's a bit this, a bit strong, a bit heavy, a bit this. I say to them, okay, let's talk. Don't touch your whiskey. Let's talk. Air it. Get some air to it. Let it calm. Let it chill in your glass a bit. do this, because it does make a difference. I know people go, nah, I've poured it so I want it. But you want to appreciate your whiskey. You spend £45 on a bottle of whiskey. It's not cheap. You know, you go to the pub and you buy a shot of this, £7-10. So you spent £45 on this, give or take. You're thinking to yourself, well, you know, that's not cheap. It's a decent bottle of whiskey, not over the top. Appreciate it and air it. Oh. Right, I'm going to add a little ice. Well, an ice. So yeah, GlenAllachie 12. Speyside, it's exactly what I'm expecting. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. But for me, I might do a whiskey burn on tasting notes. And do the distilleries put too much on a box or on a bottle for it to be worthwhile? You know, this is saying on the nose I'm getting chocolate, treacle, honey, cinnamon, espresso, raisins. That's a lot to pick up on one nose. Now the ice is completely, it's almost like it's vanished any kind of smell at all. It's the most subtle, almost butterscotch. The coolness of it has pretty much taken away the flavour. So for me, the GlenAllachie 12 I wouldn't have with ice. I think it's smooth enough, nice enough. If someone's getting into whiskey, you could give them a GlenAllachie 12, put an ice cube in it, give it a few minutes to air and be nice. But then after they've had it, so that's really nice. Try them without the ice and say, okay, here's what it's meant to truly be, which is without ice. And it is absolutely stunning. I love the colour of it. It's a big point of non-coloured, because you look at the redness, the deepness of that, it almost looks like a Dalmore in respects to it being that kind of colour. And Dalmore admit they colour all their whiskies so they look exactly the same. Quote the Dalmore salesman at Midlands West Festival there. So here we go. GlenAllachie 12. Speyside, 46%. Better without ice for me. Beautiful whiskey. And I think Christmas is like 8 weeks away. 8 weeks away or something like that. Could this make my top 3? I think I've got a couple in there already, but I'm hoping to try at least 4 more whiskies. Comment, subscribe button, like below. Let me know a whiskey that you would like me to try, and provided it's not stupid money, you know, Christmas is coming. Let me know and I'll look at trying it. See if it makes my top 3 of 2025. That's it for this week. GlenAllachie 12. Really nice without the ice. Enjoy your whiskey. Sláinte.